No more eggs under you. I got a pretty full basket full. It's going to be time to clean the chicken coop out again. And get some more straw in our nests. They've kicked it all out. They like to lay in the same nest as the other hens. If they've already laid an egg, that's kind of the nest they like to go to. But I've gathered them all now, so there's no more eggs for them to sit on. They're going to have to lay their own. This girl here seems to be a little bit broody. I've already taken her eggs out. But she's getting a little owly. A little owly. But she hasn't been persistent on her setting yet. But I'll watch her. But I did take her eggs today. I know you don't like that, do you? Okay. You get broody and I'll save you some eggs. Lots of good eggs. We've been doing really well with our eggs. We've chose to set up a cooler at our gate on the county road, and we've been putting baskets of eggs in a cooler. We've been setting a money box out on a little table, and folks have been coming with their own cartons and their own baskets and filling their cartons with their own eggs and leaving the money in the little box. So it's working really well. We appreciate that when folks are honest, and it helps us out, helps us to keep the feed bought for everybody. It helps them during a time that you're only allowed so many dozen at a grocery store, maybe 1 or 2 dozen. That is, if there are any eggs there. Some of these girls are still busy laying. So we'll have to gather again a little later. Well, I've cut up my seed potatoes today. I'm hoping this weekend is the weekend. We need to get these in the ground. And our snow is almost gone. If it has a couple days to dry up, I think we'll be ready to till the ground and get these bad boys in the dirt. I think our spring weather looks like so far is finally coming to Montana. So it's time to get our gardens going and that greenhouse planted. Good morning, folks. It's like 4:30 in the morning, getting closer to 5 by now. I'm frying us an egg sandwich. We're headed out down the road to pick up Emma. Keep following us. We're headed down the road, early morning hours, headed to pick up little Emma. Our life here on the homestead is about to change. We've picked her up. She's still pretty tiny. Little Emma. Our tiny Emma. Definitely got to get some good hard toys to chew on. This is Emma's first morning out on the homestead. She's a little confused yet, but she slept so good. She slept till 3:30 in the morning right beside me in my bed on a towel and never budged, never cried, never whined. She was such a good puppy. At 3:30, I took her out to go potty, put her in her kennel for the rest of the night, and she never whimpered once. But this is a big world out here for her, so life through Emma's eyes on the homestead is going to be happening here. She's a little scared today. She's went for a four-wheeler ride with Cowboy. She is a sweetheart. I hope she stays this nature because she's just a doll. Gathering the eggs early. It looks like it's going to rain today. So Cowboy's filling his coat pockets with the eggs. Some of them are really wanting to be broody. And I hope that we get a couple of them that are serious. What do you think, Emma? The chickens are bigger than you. Is it cold? Time to go in by the fire. She got a fried egg off of the cook stove today.
I got a bunch.
Did ya? Come here, Emma. Stay here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come in here. So I had a little leftover plastic from the ends that we put on the greenhouse. I just laid it out. I'm going to put a bunch of bark down here for a walkway. That way that'll keep the weeds from coming up through here. But I've got a few more bags of bark to bring in. So I've kind of drew out a little bit. And I've taken each pallet and I'm going to make a line all the way across. So I've got a nice little square. Each one is going to be a little bit different. The first one I'm going to try to put some cabbage and cauliflower and broccoli. Maybe this section for peppers. I've just planted my onions and chives right in this area. The next one, I'm going to put some peas and beans. This area I've already planted with carrots and salsify. And these are really good fried like potatoes in a pan. I really like those. And you put those with radishes or potatoes or onions. They're really good. So the carrots are here. The corner is going to be probably Swiss chard, and I'm not sure. Maybe some extra flowers or something. The next area right through here at the end of the walk will be a big patch of lettuce and spinach. Then the corner over here, I'm thinking a couple of zucchini plants. And then we'll put some beets in here. I'm not sure yet for this area. Some radishes, some cucumbers, and some tomato plants. And we'll plant little flowers here and there just to see what's going to work and what's going to come up and what's going to be able to stay in this greenhouse all summer. I've pretty much got it planted. All the seeds are in. This space over here will be for tomatoes and some zucchini. I've got cucumbers planted. I've got radishes, beets, lettuce. I've got spinach, Swiss chard, carrots, peas and beans, onions and chives, some pepper seeds. And over in this corner is going to be cabbage. So all my seeds are in for in here. And it's warm in here. It's pretty warm. But I'm pretty excited. And if something comes up too thick, I can take from here and transplant them to the big garden, is what I thought. So some of it is planted a little thicker, maybe for in here. But I can't wait to get this all coming up. And it's warm in here. Everybody's hungry. It's chore time. Cowboy's out digging the corn stalks. I've been told to come get the wagon. Everybody's crying. Supper time. These are the real young ones. These have been hiding out in the heated shop and they're spindly. But they did sprout out here. Everything's coming up, so this week now, if we can get it all out to the greenhouse to get it a little stronger. These are pretty spindly. That's a cucumber. But I can get those buried into the ground, and some of those will go in the greenhouse. Look at this white squash, or not white, yellow squash. But everything did get sprouted in here anyway. And that gives me a little head start. Little Miss Emma's helping us in the garden today. Let's go for the next batch. Big pile. They're getting the last cleanup from last year's garden. They'll pick through it. We were taking a break, but that was a real short break. Back to work. Second load going out to the second goat pen. Come on, Emma. Let's go. Where are you? She's right at my feet. Where'd you go? Come on, Emma. Let's go. You gonna fit? Don't lose it. That was too much work. But boy, did they pull easy. With all that moisture we got. We had like 8 inches of wet snow. We had so much, and then another inch and a half of snow. So we are wet. We're getting a treat. Clean it up, girls. Won't be long, we'll have some bags starting. I can see that little black one. She's starting. What do you think, Jersey? You think you need a little? There's a treat for you. Come on, fella. Come check it out. See what Mom's got. Emma hasn't quite figured out how to jump up into the chicken coop yet, and it's starting to bug her. She wants to. Come on. Come on. It's kind of a high step, isn't it? Won't be long and you'll be running in here gathering eggs. Whew. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. It's hot. It was really warm in that greenhouse planting those seeds. And then we pulled out all the old corn stalks and sunflower seeds from last year, or plants out of the old garden spot. Well, the ground was damp, but I think I need my Saturday night bathtub. You folks have a good weekend. Take care. God bless. Find us over on Facebook page Prairie Girl Farm too. Take care. Well, I don't know about you. I'm sweaty.
You need a shower then.
Saturday night, grab the aluminum or galvanized tub out. Warm me some water on the old wood cook stove.
Nope, cold water.
Actually, a cold one would feel good. Come on, Emma. She can't get up on our porch yet. She wants to, but she can't get up here with us. We've been working the legs off of her. She's been keeping up with us really well. And she's been going to the bathroom fairly good outside. Only one, I guess we've had 2 accidents in the house. But she's only 8 weeks old. So she's come a long ways.
She's a sooner dog.
She's a sooner dog, and what's that mean?
She'd sooner pee on the floor than out the door.
I kind of think so. For the time being, I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm glad I have a carpet shampooer. I'm hoping she just does it on the linoleum. It's a lot easier to clean up, but we've been taking her out. She slept really well till 3:30. I took her out last night, and she did her little job, and then I put her in her kennel, and she slept the rest of the night. Anyway, we're getting our gardens prepped. We got the greenhouse over there. Cowboy's got it tilled, and I got it planted. Got a few plants to put in there. And we've been working back here at the garden space, cleaning out the corn from last year and the sunflower seeds and what was left of the squash and pumpkin vines that we had never got cleaned out yet. But we had most of it cleaned out, but after all that snow and moisture, they pulled really easy. So we're a step ahead there. Next is our potato patch. If it would dry up enough, we can get our potato patch tilled. Our potatoes are cut and they're, I guess, curing. Is that the word we want? Getting ready. So hopefully this next week we can get them planted. So take care.